Hi, Jordan.
Hi, Sila. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. I'm so glad to be talking with you today.
It's great to finally meet you in person. I mean,
Oh, thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
I loved your book. It is so connective. I love
Wow.
it.
Thank you. That's awesome to hear. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it and it made sense to you. It's always good to get feedback straight from the kids.
Today, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready and excited. Shoot.
Okay. You dedicated this book to Carver and Isher. Are these young people? If so, how old are they?
Yeah, Carver and Isher are young people. They're my little cousins. I think they are 6 and 11, or around those ages. And they live in a small town called Galesburg in the state of Illinois.
My mom grew up in Illinois.
She did. Wow, that's cool. Did she grow up in Chicago?
Chicago, Illinois. Who are some famous people working to end systemic racism, and what are they doing about it?
Well, that's a great question. There's a lot of people that are working against systemic racism. I think about, Stacey Abrams and her voting activism work in the state of Georgia and in the South, and a woman named Latasha Brown, who also is a voting rights activist in the South. Rachel Gilmer, who's a leader of an organization called the Dream Defenders in Florida. I think about a friend of mine named Sammy Nunez, who's in Stockton, California, who does a lot of anti-racism work. A lot of people who are doing some of the most powerful and important work are not necessarily the people who get the recognition. They're not necessarily the people that you see on TV because they're busy in their communities fighting for change. And
Right.
so those are some of the people that I respect and find the most inspiration from when it comes to doing anti-racism work.
We actually have a candle with Stacey Abrams on it.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I gotta get a candle for myself.
Do you think this question might be a little cuckoo, but do you
Okay.
think humans are the only animals or beings that experience racism? Like we see dogs fighting and birds picking on each other.
Mm-hmm. So I don't think that animals have sort of the organized systems of racism or injustice like we have in our society. But I do think that there's, unfairness. And I think that animals, similar to humans, react to, their own experiences and their own histories. And so, like, for example, there may be a dog that was living in the streets that didn't have a home, that was picked on, that had to fight to just, try to find food, and was, didn't have anyone to take care for it or love for it, and maybe was attacked. And so that dog, may have overreactions to perceived threats, to things that scare it, that remind it of, when it didn't have anyone to take care of it, when it was attacked, and that's trauma. And so I think humans and animals both have reactions to traumatic experiences in a similar kind of way.
And I know I've been wondering this for a while about a lot of people, and I really want to know what's your favorite ice cream?
My favorite ice cream. Oh wow, that's a tough question. That's a tough question. I love ice cream. I probably won't turn any ice cream down ever. But I've always loved mint chocolate chip ice cream. I love any combination of mint and chocolate chip. But I also recently discovered a chocolate and black cherry ice cream that was some of the best ice cream I've ever had. So, those are my two favorite ice creams right now. What about you? What's your favorite?
My favorite's Cotton Candy Explosion. Want to hear a joke?
Yeah, absolutely. I love jokes.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow. Who?
Moo.
Ah, That's funny because you're the interrupting cow interrupting me. Got it. I like it. I like it. That's funny.
And don't forget, grab Jordan's book and all the other great stories from a kid's book about. Thanks for talking with me, Jordan. Bye bye.